Hey guys, so if you haven't already, please subscribe, and if you guys like this video and the previous videos, please hit a like. So this is what I got currently going on with the Exocet. So another update, I was thinking I was going to be on the road right now, but we're running into a few little DOT issues with headlights and turn signals right now. Just going through the wiring harness and figuring out what we can do to do it without having to change the whole entire harness out for the chassis. So we're going to do a little bit of a startup real quick. So let's go ahead and start her up real quick.
All right, ready?
Yep. Oh, there goes all the stuff out the back.
And that's all she wrote. For now, until we had coolant.
Yeah, so as you just heard, there's no coolant in the car right now. Everything's pretty much ready to go for coolant, though.
Yeah.
We can put coolant in there and start it up and rev her up. But right now we just got the little small Braille battery right here, and then I'll show you what the little bit of issues that we have right now. So when turning on the headlights, just normal headlights with no high beams, both bulbs turn on. How Mazda ended up doing this is they actually have the headlights are wired in a ground circuit, as the ground being a switchable circuit, instead of the positive being the switchable circuit. So when power is sent through, ground is being grounded out, it actually ends up putting the power's constantly going through the bulbs, but they're internally grounded between the two bulbs, so that when actually the ground is allowed to go through, it actually has both bulbs. So the yellow and the red are fed power at all times on, in this instance, in the Mazda circuit. So technically, I'm trying to see about how to go about having both of them work in a normal fashion. So if I were to just come back here and turn the knob one time, all the headlights turn off. But when I put the high beams on with that, it doesn't change. So high beams, low beams, no difference. Besides, it gets just slightly a little bit brighter just because you're adding a little bit more grounding circuit to that. So this is what I'm getting with the blinkers. So with the key on and going in one direction, both sides turn on. No matter how it is. So if I go here and I just disconnect this blinker, it's doing the same exact thing everywhere else, including up in the front lights. Now I do have a relay coming in just to work for LEDs for the actual Miata itself. The relay for just the LED lights to do the conversion for Miatas, that is actually going to come in a couple days. I ordered that from just super bright LEDs online, but it's supposed to work with no matter what the load is on the system. It should blink at the same exact speed, so you don't have this hyper flash going on. So that hopefully that fixes that. Unlike on the headlights, the ground is not the switchable source on the turn signals. It's actually hot on the switchable source. So that would be your positive on the switch. So it's two different types of how the systems work. So after purchasing this car, I was going to do a lot of long trips up to track events and doing different types of events. Going from here, from Bradenton, all the way up to Tail of the Dragon for this next year. For Miatas at the Gap in August. So I was really concerned of where am I going to put everything? Do I need to make a trunk for above the gas tank? You know, right where the seats were not going to play with the aerodynamics and try to ease the flow from behind the seats. So a few of the things I would be bringing is, of course, all-weather gear, a helmet, maybe a sleeping bag or something like that, or some tents. Like at 12 Hours of Sebring, I'll be bringing a tent in this car and go out there, and maybe an umbrella and stuff. just so I don't get sunbaked. But so a temporary solution that it will pack a lot of stuff in is I have my helmet sitting down there behind the seat, and the seat right now is set up for right where I feel most comfortable. So as you can see, with the helmet being there, and then enough room over on this side right next to the battery, that there could be a plenty of space for some luggage. Not much luggage, just like when I was in the military, we'd always have a 3-day bag. I could probably pack a nice size 3-day bag that would probably be almost close to 5 days. So that would kind of suit my needs of exactly what I would need to have. Of course, if I don't have a passenger, it'd be a lot easier and put a big giant duffel bag over here on this side. And when I get to the place I need to go, then hang out with friends then and pull the duffel bag out of that area and give everybody rides if they wanted to ride or something like that. So that's the plans and updates of what I have right now. Hopefully we get everything else sorted out by next week. This weekend I'm actually leaving town, so I won't be around. I would love to help out this weekend, but it doesn't look like I have the opportunity this weekend. But I do have an autocross event next weekend. I get to go drive a McLaren 12C, doing a 7-lap autocross event that I got for free. So we'll see what we can do for the next upcoming week. I would love to take this out there and just park it out there next to the autocross event, but it doesn't look like it might not make it that far. Maybe doing a custom harness too, but we'll see what happens.